Hi guys, so yeah, this is a quick video mainly for MonkeySpaz who wanted to know how the emulators and what have you run on the Ouya. So I'm just going to show you very quickly a little app called Nostalgia, which is on the Ouya, which kind of brings all your emulators together. So you just download all these emulators. So you've got PC Engine one there, Neo Geo Pocket, Atari, NES, you know, you've got all the business, you've got loads of them there. So you basically download all of those, they're free. But then you have to pay for this Nostalgia. Now it's about 69 or 99 pence, so it's no big deal. But you buy this Nostalgia and it takes all of those emulators and it puts them into one app. So we'll just go into Nostalgia and have a quick look. Now actually I'll just show you on the menu. See, we've got XBMC there, and I use my Ouya mostly for XBMC, so I've set it up so that when you turn the Ouya on it boots straight into XBMC. So yeah, we'll go into Nostalgia and just have a little gander. Load times aren't too bad. It does take a few seconds just to start up initially, and it takes a little bit of setting up just to get it all nice. So you see it's gone straight into Mega Drive there, because I was playing some Mega Drive earlier. So I will just show you very quickly. So when it starts up, it will go into the one you've last played. You press L2, it brings up this side menu here. Now you've got the NES, Super Nintendo, you know, you've got all sorts there. It does PlayStation. That Dreamcast one I haven't really got into. I doubt it plays them very well. But yeah, it seems to do PlayStation okay. But yeah, let's just go back into Sega Mega Drive there. So what you do is, if I just press Y at the top there, you go into this configure and you'll see a list of all the systems you have. So we've got Super Nintendo there, so you just tell it which emulator you would like to use for that system. So you have the SNES 9X downloaded, and you just tell Nostalgia that's my chosen emulator. Then you tell it which directory is for your SNES ROMs, and here where it says refetch game data by pressing U, that's where you fetch all the cover art. So it's just as simple as that. So let's say for the Mega Drive, you just put all your ROMs into that Mega Drive ROMs folder, and you press fetch game data, and then it will download every single cover art for all the games that you have in that folder, which is fantastic. Obviously if you've got a fair few games it does take a while, but after a while then you see every single game there, all nice, awesome cover art. So yeah, it's just a really nice interface. I think it looks fantastic. It's really clean and easy to use. A little bit of fiddling to set up, but nothing too bad at all. Just like I said, pointing the Nostalgia app in the direction of your emulators and just sticking your ROMs in there, and then it takes a little bit of time to fetch the game data, but then you're up and running. Now let's just go into a random game and just have a quick gander. As you saw, you can press game details by pressing U, and it will just give you a nice little bit of spiel about the game, which I think is really nice. So when it fetches the cover art, it also fetches this little bit of game data and just gives you the release date and a little bit of spiel about what the game is all about. So yeah, that's really good. Let's just pop into a game here. What should we try? Let's just go good old Golden Axe. There we go. So yeah, no real fuss, just go straight into it, and we will start playing the game. Now another thing, a reason I really like the Ouya is it's pretty inexpensive, and a lot of people slate it because I think too many people think when it came out that it was supposed to compete with PS3 and Xbox 360, which is just a joke. It's not like supposed to do that at all. It's just an little Android console, and when I say little, it's very little. It fits in the palm of your hand. It's absolutely tiny, which is great. So mine just sits sort of behind the TV on the TV stand. You wouldn't even know it was there, but we kind of use it every day. We use the XBMC on it loads. We've got like a 3 terabyte NAS hard drive plugged into the router, which you can just stream movies from. and yeah, like occasionally use this nostalgia. It's really good fun. Controller wise, the controller, I'm just kind of talking here and just getting whooped. Controller is okay, it's not the best, it's not as bad as everyone makes out, it's not completely worthless, like I do quite often use it, but the Ouya will take any Bluetooth controller, so you can just use a PS3 controller or whatever. So I'll just show you now. If you want to pause it, you just press the right thumbstick, and pressing the like home button on the Ouya remote, that will take you to this option. So you can save states. There's another great feature, you can just save states and what have you. If I was to just exit this game without saving state or anything, I think when you go back into the game, it'll ask if you want to continue from that exact point. So it does have like an auto save feature. So if we go in there to Golden Axe, yeah, so there you go, auto save state exists from last time I played it. Do I want to continue? Yes please, and there we go, I'm just continuing from the last time I played the game, which I think is great. So let's just exit back to the main menu and bring up another different emulator, just to very quickly show you. I don't want to drag this video on too long, because like I said, it's just so that you can get a taste, MonkeySpaz, of kind of what it looks like. But yeah, I mean, if you can pick up an Ouya for fairly cheap, I mean, when I got mine, they were fairly recently out, and I think because I had a voucher for game, I got mine for 80 quid, and my voucher was 60 quid, so I paid 20 quid for it, and yeah, really good purchase. You do need to buy like a 32 gig memory stick to stick in the back of the Ouya, because I think the Ouya has maybe 8 gig, which I use for all the system data, but to put all the ROMs on and all that jazz, I just stick a 32 gig stick in the back, and they're like a tenner or less now anyway, so I mean, it's no big deal. So yeah, we've got SNES here, so have a look and just have a little quick gander at Contra. But yeah, I haven't really messed with the N64 much. A couple of games seemed to play okay and a couple didn't, but I think that's common for kind of N64 emulators, and you know, you're a bit limited with the controller sometimes depending on the game. But as far as sort of 8-bit, 16-bit era goes, it's fantastic. I don't know, I know you're a massive Spectrum fan, I'm not sure if there's a Spectrum emulator for the Ouya, but I'm sure you can find that out by just giving it a quick Google. But yeah, for SNES and Mega Drive and what have you, it's fantastic, and it's actually really good for, I mean, I've got a EverDrive for the PC Engine anyway, but it's really good for PC Engine and stuff like Neo Geo Pocket Color, because some of those games can be ridiculously hard to find or very pricey, so it's very good to just have them kind of on here. But yeah, there we go. So that is a nostalgia setup on the Ouya, guys, and thanks for watching.